Hey, it's Shannon Long, and today I'm down in Cleveland, Ohio, hanging out with my friends at Great Lakes Brewing Company. Over 30 years ago, brothers Patrick and Daniel Conway opened Great Lakes Brewing Company in Cleveland's Ohio City neighborhood.
Great Lakes was, I think, the first craft brewery in Ohio, going back to 1988.
Even though 1988 was the establishment time, it's like a speakeasy. It's like, there should be like people in jail over there.
The atmosphere, it's very historic.
I like that it's one of the original Cleveland breweries, that it is a landmark in our area.
Actually, I worked in this neighborhood at one of the hospitals in this area, and this was a bad neighborhood. They're the ones that started the transformation of Ohio City.
I don't think we ever dreamt that it would get this crazy. When I started here, we did about 12,000 barrels.
What are you up to now?
165-ish.
They've always been true to themselves and good people.
Yeah, I love the people, I love the decor, I just love how everyone's generally pretty friendly here. I absolutely love Great Lakes.
All right, it's time to drink some beer.
All right.
What are we doing first?
Okay, up first is our Dortmunder Gold Lager. This is our first beer that we've ever produced back in 1988.
Pat and Dan worked with a brewer that loved lager beers, and so unusual for a lot of starting craft breweries. We started off making great lagers, and that's still part of our heritage.
This is super, super balanced beer. The malt presence is definitely there, and the hops are certainly not overpowering.
Very balanced, very smooth.
So we've got the main five that people are used to hearing about, and this year we added another beer, Pilsner, Turntable Pils.
The Turntable Pils, as it's a great everyday beer.
This is a clean, amazing beer. Highly drinkable.
Very clear, crisp, refreshing.
Last but certainly not least, we have Edmund Fitzgerald, and it's a porter.
This is a porter. World's most winningest porter also.
And I just tried their Edmund Fitzgerald for the first time today. It's chocolate and coffee flavored porter, so it's out of this world.
Thanks for letting me taste all your beers and keep making yummy ones.
All right.
Their delicious beer obviously doesn't happen by accident. As a matter of fact, Great Lakes puts a ton of resources into their quality control program.
It's pretty intense. I pretty much was the first one in the position in '97. Now we have 4 guys working in 2 different labs. We test the beer throughout the whole process, from the brew house all the way through the final product to beyond expiration.
We put a date on our beers to make sure that people are drinking them fresh. We've got people in field quality that are out there checking tap lines, working with accounts to make sure that the beer people are drinking out in the market is as close to what we've made here and represents Great Lakes Brewery properly.
Normally on this show, I get dirty. Today, you're just having me drink some really, really bad beers. Your beer is normally good.
It is.
You spiked it with some off flavors, is that what I heard?
That is correct, yes. Well, they're mostly off flavors that you're going to be finding sometimes in the market. We like to always be aware of what we could possibly find out there. So what we have right here now is some of our Burning River that has been spiked with diacetyl.
Uh-oh.
And diacetyl is probably one of the most common off flavors that you'll find out in the field. Pretty much what it is it's a bacteria, Pediococcus, that's infecting beer lines.
Every 2 weeks, bars are supposed to clean their lines,
Yep.
right?
That is our recommendation, and also the recommendation of the Brewers Association.
Oh man. So this one has a little, is it butteriness to it?
A little bit of butteriness to it, yes, because of the diacetyl.
When you're at a bar and you get butter, that means their draft lines are not
A
clean.
little dirty.
All right, what's this one?
So we have right here is mercaptan. And this is the chemical compound that is created when beer is light struck. We have nice brown glass bottles that we use. We have a nice collar around the top of the bottle, and we also, on our packaging, we have high tops on the cardboard, which we're trying to prevent any sort of light exposure to our beer.
God, it is so bad. That one's really, really bad. It keeps getting worse, I feel.
It builds, just gets more intense the longer it goes.
I couldn't end our visit with this bad taste in my mouth, so we found out about Great Lakes' most popular and well-known beer, their Christmas Ale.
We were one of the first on the scenes with it, and I think people remember that.
You know, it does generate a lot of excitement for many people. It marks the beginning of the holiday season.
Sometimes I'm here on the day it comes out, there's a line out the door. That's what got me hooked on craft beers.
1 or 2, man, will put you flat out, but it is so good.
For the 2 months we're out with Christmas Ale, it's the number 10 craft style in the country.
Hey guys, thanks for showing me a great time today. Cheers to Great Lakes. Cheers!